Most people who own small land never make a single dollar from it. Not because they can't, not because their land isn't good enough, because they're waiting. Waiting until the setup is perfect. Waiting until they know more. Waiting until they feel ready. And that wait, that one decision to not start yet, is costing them $500, $1,000, sometimes $2,000 every single month in income they could already be collecting. Today, that wait ends. I'm going to show you the exact path from zero to your first $500 in 30 days on half an acre. No prior farming experience, no expensive equipment, no large upfront investment. Just the 3 fastest starting income setups available on small land in the exact order you should start them, with the exact first steps for each one. But before we get into the setups, I need to address the thing that keeps most people stuck. Because it's not what they think it is. Most beginners believe they're not starting because they don't have enough knowledge, or enough money, or the right animals, or a good enough setup. They spend months watching videos, reading books, planning layouts, pricing equipment, and never actually do anything. That is not preparation, that is avoidance dressed up as research. The real reason people don't start is simpler and harder to admit. They're afraid of doing it wrong, of wasting money, of starting something and failing publicly. And so they wait for the feeling of readiness that never quite arrives. Here's what I know from watching hundreds of small land operations. The ones that generate real income are almost never the ones with the best setup. They are always the ones that started before they were ready and figured it out as they went. Action creates knowledge. Waiting creates nothing except a longer list of reasons to keep waiting. You have enough to start. Right now. Today. Here's how. The 3 fastest income setups on small land, ranked by speed to first dollar. Setup number 1. Microgreens. First dollar possible in 10 to 14 days. Starting cost, $150 to $200. Microgreens are vegetables harvested at 7 to 14 days old. Sunflower shoots, pea shoots, radish, broccoli, basil. Sold to restaurants, cafes, farmers markets, and direct consumers at $20 to $35 per pound. They grow indoors under basic LED lights in trays on a shelving unit. No outdoor space, no soil beds, no animals, no permits in most areas. Your starter kit: 1 4-tier wire shelf, 10 1020 growing trays, a basic LED grow light, a bag of coconut coir substrate, and seeds for 3 varieties. Total cost, $150 to $200. Plant on day 1, first harvest ready in 10 to 14 days. While your trays are growing, post in your local Facebook neighborhood group. Fresh microgreens available this week, grown locally, $6 per pack or $20 per half pound. Walk into 2 local cafes with a sample pack and a simple price sheet. 1 yes from a restaurant becomes a weekly standing order that pays you every single week going forward. First month projection after startup costs, $120 to $180 in your first 2 weeks. Month 2 with 20 trays running, $400 to $500 net. This is the fastest path to $500 on small land that exists. Setup number 2, specialty egg sales with a direct customer list. First dollar possible on day 1 if you already have hens. Starting cost, $0 to $150. If you already have laying hens, you are already losing money. Every dozen eggs you sell to a neighbor for $4 because it feels polite, or eat yourself when your family can't keep up, is income you're leaving behind. The move is immediate and costs nothing. Raise your price, build a standing order list, and stop selling to anyone who isn't on it. Post in your local neighborhood group today. Fresh eggs from our backyard flock, $7 per dozen, limited weekly availability, standing orders only. That post generates 5 to 15 inquiries within 48 hours in most suburban and semi-rural areas. Take standing orders. Collect payment in advance. Fulfill weekly. You now have predictable recurring income before you collect a single egg for sale. No hens yet. 6 point-of-a-lay pullets cost $90 to $150 and begin producing within days of arrival. 6 hens produce 4 to 5 dozen eggs a week. At $7 a dozen with 5 standing customers, that is $28 to $35 a week. Startup cost recovered in 6 weeks. Net profit every single week after that. From 6 birds in a backyard. Setup number 3. Rabbit kits sold locally. First dollar possible in 30 to 45 days. Starting cost $150 to $300. The fastest path to your first dollar with rabbits is not meat sales. It is selling live kits to other beginners who watched a video just like this one and now want to start their own rabbit operation. There is constant year-round demand for quality rabbit kits from new homesteaders, and almost nobody in most local areas is reliably supplying it. Source 2 proven does, and 1 buck from a local breeder. New Zealand whites or Californians? A proven doe costs $35 to $60. A buck costs $25 to $45. Your founding trio, $95 to $165. Add basic housing. A simple 3-cage wire setup costs $50 to $80. Total startup, $150 to $250. List yourself on Facebook Marketplace and local homesteading groups before your does even kindle. Rabbit kits available in 4 to 6 weeks. Healthy bloodlines, $20 to $35 each. You will receive inquiries immediately. Buyers will reserve kits before they are born. A litter of 7 to 8 kits at $25 average. $175 to $200 from your first litter alone. Startup cost recovered in full from 1 litter. Every litter after that is pure profit. Here is the 30-day combined plan that gets you to $500 fastest. Week 1. Post your egg standing order list today. If you have hens, you are generating income by day 7. Order your microgreens starter kit. Week 2. Plant your first microgreens trays and sell your first batch by day 14. Your first $100 to $150 from microgreens arrives this week alongside your first egg income. Week 3. Source your rabbit trio and list your first litter for pre-sale on every local platform. Week 4. You have standing egg customers paying weekly, microgreens customers paying weekly, and rabbit kit reservations already placed for week 5 or 6. Combined income by day 30, $200 to $350 from eggs and microgreens already in hand. By day 45 with your first rabbit litter paid out, $450 to $650 total across all 3 setups. Your first $500 is not a goal for someday. It is a calendar item. Here is what I want you to hear before you close this video. You do not need more land. You do not need more money. You do not need more time or more knowledge or a better setup. You need to stop treating "not ready yet" as a legitimate reason and start recognizing it as the exact problem that needs to be solved. Every week you wait is another week of income that does not come back. The land is already there. The demand is already there. Other people in your area are already buying eggs, microgreens, and rabbit kits from someone. That someone could be you. Starting next week. Make the decision today. Start with whichever of these 3 fits your situation right now. The first $500 is closer than you think.